Hello everybody, Ivy Stonepicker here, back at another video, and today, I'm getting ready for my Saturday Night League for this year. We are 2 weeks away from us bowling, my Saturday Night Mixed League for 2025 going into 2026. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about some bowling balls here that I am really going to be really excited to be using this year. Some newer pieces and, some older pieces. And also talk about new bowling balls that I'm going to be putting into my bag, starting the first league night of September 6th. So, right now, I have my Ion Pro in the Pro Shop and my DNA Coil. And I just got drilled an Ion Pro Solid. So, I have my, I did pick up an Ion Pro Solid, brand new in the box. Paid half it off. I still owe $100 to the Pro Shop with Jeff for that ball, but I paid half, and I got the ball drilled tonight. I left it at the bowling alley. I didn't have a chance to bring it home tonight. So when I can bring it home after league for the first night, I will be showing it in a video and showing you guys the layout. I also will be showing you guys the Ion Pro and the DNA Coil as well that night if they're done. Which they should be, because it's going to be a couple weeks before the league season starts. So that's, up with that. I'm also going to be getting myself another bowling ball to go in my bag as well, brand new in the box. My friend Rotowolf is going to be helping me get a bowling ball, another brand new bowling ball in my arsenal to make, for an late Christmas birthday present. So I'm either going to pick it up an IQ Ruby. I'm going to go between the IQ Ruby, the Road, a Phase AI, or another bowling ball. I have not decided what I'm picking up yet. I might even pick up a Let's Fly Hybrid. I have not decided what ball I want yet. But I know when I can, also I'm going to pick it up the Rotogrip Grem one as well. To go with my rest of my Rubicon line. And I'm also going to be picking up Physics Blackout and a bunch of other pieces that I want, like the DNA Original, the Attention Star and Tenstar S2, the Origin EX, so on and so forth. The rest of the Respect line, Chemical Wax, XX Squared, I'm going to probably pick those up in the future as well. To go on my Qs, Sonic Supersonic, I'm going to pick up a regular Storm Flight, get back to the Gravity Evolved, my Gravity Evolve, get back at my Cox Prime, my Insight, so on and so forth. But anyway, guys, let's go on with this video. And for the first ball, you guys, which is one of my newest balls, I did show some short clips of this ball. I got this from my friend Joe Trotty, and I've had this ball, I want to say, for 3-4 months now, if not 5 months. I have thrown it for pretty much most of the summer. I have not thrown it in fall season yet, but since fall season is coming around the corner, this ball is going to be getting used an awful ton. We have the Storm Equinox. Now, I'm hoping they got to come up with a solid version of this and a hybrid version of this. But I'm really loving my Equinox. This is a great Pearl ASIM. If they come out with a solid and a hybrid version of this Equinox, I'm going to be picking both of those up for dang sure, because I really do love this cover. And this cover is also featured on the High Road 40, which I am also picking up. And then the Road Warrior is supposed to be updated version of High Road Pearl, so I'm going to be picking that ball up as well, because I really do like the Road line. And the Road is supposed to be a stronger version, a hybrid version of the original High Road, a stronger version of it. And it's supposed to come at the Night Road. So I am going to be joining that up as well. And also, eventually going to be picking up a Lightning Blackout as well. This Equinox is really, really, really good. Really am a fan of it. I really just love how very, very, very strong it is and how smooth it is on the back end. It does have some skid flip if you want it to hook like that. But the way I have this ball drilled, I can make it do what I want it to do. I want it to be controllable controllable. I can hit it with some surface. And if I want it to be a little bit more sharper, I can keep it polished. I did a medium strength pin. The pin is above the bridge. Medium to tallest pin. Not too tall, not too short. And this is really like one of my favorite asymmetrical layouts. I tried a newer layout on my, a little bit of a newer layout on my Ion Pro Solid, which I'll show you guys the layout when I have the ball here in my hands. But this Equinox has got my medium strength layout, and I've been really, really loving it with this layout. And who knows, maybe in the future I'll draw a second one of this. But right now I am just staying with one Equinox, but I might, maybe at some point I'll draw up a second one of this ball because this ball is really good. Next ball here, you guys. I've had this ball probably for about a year or so now. I threw it a little bit in crosstown doubles last year. I have thrown it a little bit in league play. My Honey Bun Wave gave over this ball to me, along with the Chemical X that I had, but unfortunately my Chemical X cracked. And like I said, I'm going to be trying to get another one. I'm also trying to get an X Next squared. I also am going to be getting the Truth line at some point. The Truth Tour, the Truth Truth Pearl, and the Absolute Truth, which is the hybrid. Hornets Pearl. I did sell some short clips of this ball when I've had it. I've had this ball, I want to say, since crosstown doubles last year, or this year, at the beginning of the year. And I have thrown some pretty amount of games on this ball. I'm going to have to clean it after this video because it does have some white streaks from my walls and paint. But the Hornets Pearl is a really good ball. Now, we have the regular Wolverine that is a little bit weaker than this. And we also going to have the Wolverine Dark Monster in my arsenal as well. So they're going to be complementing each other in the bag. And also I'm going to have, I'm also going to be having the Badger line. Like the white, I have my White Hot Badger. I'm going to be doing the Money Badger, the Honey Badger, the Money Badger Tour, so on and so forth. Honey Badger Claw. All those good bowling balls. So there's going to be some bowling balls that are going to be filling in gaps when I get those bowling balls into my bag. I'm going to be also having to go through my equipment and also try to do some organizing. Because right now I want to say, let's see, I have about 15 bowling balls that I have to plug and redrill still. And including a second promotion. And at some point when I get this new stuff to my bag, I'm going to have to start going through my arsenal, moving equipment around, and making more space in my apartment. Because right now, with me having not any bowling bags for a lot of my equipment right now, it's been kind of hard for me to put it. I'm trying to make space for my equipment right now. So some of my equipment is laying around on bags, and some of my equipment is laying around also in boxes. So what I'm going to end up doing is the bowling balls that I have to put into boxes in the future, I'm going to be putting into my room over here in the corner. And what I'm probably going to end up doing after that is I'm going to put all my bowling bags and some of my bowling bags out to the living room to make more space in here. And then go from there. I'm going to end up sliding bowling balls under my bed to try to make more space because I'm going to have a lot more new equipment coming in the next couple months or so. Because like I said, I'm working on building more bowling balls into my arsenal and going from there. So right now, I am missing some pieces that I had in the past. I want to get back. Want to drop some newer pieces that are in the line from SPI and want to put some of my older stuff away for tournaments. So probably when I can, this Hornets Pearl is going to be going into my tournament bag. Not going to be going into my league bag, but it's going to be going into a tournament bag. One with the Hornets and Hornets C4 when I get them. And X-Point Pearl probably going to be doing the same thing, going into a tournament bag. And they might, some point, be coming out for, I might use them for league play every once in a while as well, so I can break them in. Hornets Pearl, I'm going to keep, I like the spot 4000. It's got my, a little bit of a, different layout than my, Equinox had. Pin is above the middle finger, medium tall pin, which is my other favorite layout on symmetrical balls. So that's what I have on my Hornets Pearl right now. And really am enjoying this ball. When I have used it, it's very smooth, very controllable. It's weaker than my Zen Gold Label. I'm picking up a Zen 25 as well at some point. But this Hornets Pearl has really been really good for me when I needed it. Especially with a little bit of surface on it. So that's what I say to Hornets Pearl. It's a very good ball. And I really like it. So on to my next bowling ball here, which is going to be the Respect Hybrid. Now, I am getting the Respect Sour, the Respect Pearl, and the Moxie to go with this, because they all have the same core. And the Respect Hybrid, the last time I've used it, I used it up at Midway for the last week of Monday Night League for the summer. And I shot a really good set, 729 between this and my Storm Street Fight. Now, my Storm Street Fight was my first ever Storm Ball I've ever drilled. My first one ended up cracking. I gave it over to my Honey Bun Little Wave, and it ended up cracking, and the core broke. So we had to throw the ball away. I got another Street Fight drilled up, and I have really been using it a ton on burn lanes. I'm trying my best to get a Storm Original Fight to go with it. I also want to get back some of my really older Storm Balls that I threw back in the day, like the Invasion being one, the Virtual Energy being another, and some of the many other pieces that I really have enjoyed that I threw back in the day. Like there was another ball I really liked that I threw back in the day. I wanted to, and I didn't get a chance to actually get one drilled for myself, and that was the Daredevil line and the Rocket line. I had a rocket ship. I did test it out. I really liked the ball. It cracked. The Skyrocket, same thing. It cracked. The rocket that I had back in the day also cracked. I was going to also drill a Storm Torrent. That ball cracked. So like I said, some of those bone balls that I really wanted to try back in the day that I had, that I never got a chance to get done and plug up, I had them single drilled, and they went, and I was about to bring them to the shop, and they all cracked. So when eventually I'm going to try to get those replaced, get brand new ones, or used ones single drill, and try to get them back into my arsenal. But the Respect Hybrid, I'm very impressed with it. I can't wait to try the rest of the Respect line. But this Respect Hybrid, the original OG Respect Hybrid, has really been impressing me. This ball's from 2018. They had a remake of this ball. They made the first one in 2015, and I think this is the remake, because they remade the ball again. And I really am impressed with how good the Respect Hybrid rolls for me. And I'm probably going to be putting it back with some surfers on it. Probably put it back to 3K, because now it just started to lane shine on me again, the last time I've used it. But it's a very good ball for me when I have used it, and I've had some really good success with it, and I'm planning on throwing it a lot for this fall season. So we have two bowling balls left here to show you. One of them being one of my all-time favorite bowling balls that I've drilled two of, and the other one is my IQ. The other one is an IQ. So next ball is the IQ Tornado Pearl, and I've had this ball since I started this channel. I want to say back in I've had this channel now since 2019, and I've had this ball since the time I started this channel. I started this channel in 2019, 2020. So I've had this ball since it came out in 2020. I've had this ball about 5 years now. The IQ Tornado Pearl I got brand new when it first came out. I bought it for $155 brand new box from my PSO Jeff Lippick. And I still have it in my arsenal. I have the same the same drawing I've had on it when I bought the ball. My strongest 4x4x2 layout. And I love this ball the most because it's not a very snappy Pearl IQ. It's got the nano cover stock in it from the Hyro Nano and balls of that nature. And I like this ball when I can play a little bit straighter. I can stand about 25 at my feet and hit board 10 and play straighter and don't gotta hook the ball so much. And this thing has a very smooth, controllable shape for a Pearl. It goes a little bit longer than my IQ Nano Solid, but it has a very smooth shape. It's a little bit sharper, but not by much. Maybe 3 or 4 boards sharper off the spot, but also a little bit weaker than the IQ Nano Solid. So my IQ Nano Solid starts to get strong, and I don't want to go down to like an IQ Emerald or my IQ 30 or anything like that yet. I can go right into my IQ Nano Pearl, move a couple boards back to the left since I'm a lefty, and play a little bit straighter up the boards, and this ball comes back, hits hard, drives through the pins, and absolutely carries very well. So really, I'm a big fan of the IQ line. Want to drill multiple IQs, especially IQ Tour, and the IQ Fusion is one of my favorite IQs as well. So I'm planning on stashing another IQ Fusion and picking up an IQ Tour AI, if not 2 of them as well. This core is just so good for me. And also with the High Road line being really good from Storm. Storm is absolutely killing it with equipment right now. They keep dropping bangers, and this is why I love Storm. The equipment rolls good for me. I've had multiple good sets with them. 788 with the my original Storm promotion 2 weeks ago, and 729 the last week of Midway League, which was last week on this week on Monday. Between the Respect Hybrid and my Storm Street Fight. So that just tells you Storm rolls good for me. It rolls good for my Honey Run Wolf, and my friend Road Wolf also is throwing Storm. And I'm trying to tell him to stay with one brand, but he's going to do a mixture of brands to start. Hope that he'll make up his mind to stay with one brand and stay with Storm, like my Honey Run Wolf and me are. But that's basically up to him. But I think Storm rolls good for him very, very, very well. And I think he should stay with that brand because they roll good for him. So for my final ball here today, we have the Rotogrip Rubicon UC2. Now, like I said, I have drilled 2 of these. I showed you guys the second one in one of my latest videos. I also have a second Rubicon I am drilling. I have second. I said I was going to drill 2 Tour Dynamics, and I went through two of them, and both my two of my Tour Dynamics is cracked. So I'm drilling up another one, and hopefully to God I can maybe stash another one to drill up later on in the future. My plan was to have 2 Tour Dynamics in the bag, but unfortunately I'm only gonna have one. And if I decide to drill, and I might end up, and I said I'm thinking about drilling a second one again, so I can have 2, but I'm still deciding because I've had 2 now that cracked on me. But I know for damn sure I'm gonna have 2 Rubicons, 2 Rubicon UC2s, a UC3, one Tour Dynamics, and I'm gonna pick up 2. I'm gonna have 2 little Gremlins in the bag with different layouts. One with a strong layout with some surface, and one legal layout with some taller pin layout with some polish. But I said this is my stronger UC2. This is the one I go to. This is one I've been throwing for the last, I want to say, 3-4 years, not more. And it's still in pretty good condition. And now we have a second one. I have my second one with some polish, and I have this one with some surface. And they work off each other very well. So that's what I'm going to do with the Gremlin as well. I'm going to have a Gremlin with a strong out like this, with some surface on it. Throw it on this one on fresh, or throw that one on fresh, and then go right to my polished one with a little bit of a taller pen. But anyway, guys, wish me luck for my Saturday Night Mixed League. It's starting up in 2 weeks, on September 6th. My 100 Run Away with me are about to celebrate our 3-year anniversary coming up in September. And me and her very, very excited. And honey, I love you very much. Thank you for everything you do for me. Thank you for helping me get my equipment done, especially getting me that White Hot Badger. I really, really, really am a big fan of that ball. Can't wait to pick up the Wolverine Dark Moss very, very, very soon. And also, I cannot wait to get ready for this league season. So anyway, you guys, we'll see y'all next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like, please subscribe, turn on all notifications, and we'll see y'all very soon. Until next time, guys. Abby Stormbreaker, signing out. Peace. Have a wonderful day, everybody.